The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Gail in Tampa. Hey, Gail, what's going on?
Hey, love your program. You're amazing.
How long have you been listening?
Oh, my gosh. Well, off and on for about maybe, 6 to 7 years.
Oh.
I mean, just on the radio. Didn't understand the TV. And then I go out to Seattle once a year. We have a trading club out there.
Okay.
And then he started talking in class about your book, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's the guy that I listened to in Florida. And then I started watching your TV live, and it's just amazing. I need to become a tiger.
Well, you're already a tiger. See, you've been out there 6 years. See, once you check in to TFNN, you can't check out. It's like Hotel California. It's pretty sick, I know.
No, it's great. And I have some gold I want to try to get over to you, and then I want to buy some coins for my grandkids. So I appreciate what you're doing. I think it's amazing. You're just really amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 3 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great weekend, safe weekend. Let's make it a great week, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Cultivate wisdom. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 17, NASDAQ off 3, S&Ps were flat. Gold contract down $16.90, trading at $1,723 an ounce. Silver down 89 cents at $33.66 an ounce. Platinum up $3 at $1,626 an ounce. Copper down 3.5 pennies at $3.86 a pound. Light sweet crude down 67 cents at trading out at 97.17. Bonds up a point at 143.14. Dollar up 103 ticks, trading out at 79.16. The euro down 26 at 131, and the yen is flat at 76.58. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, I'll tell you, folks. We're flat, right? But what we're also doing is that you had the high of Friday of 1345.38. We're pushing into the high. Check it out. This is amazing. There's no two ways about it. We're pushing into the high with 681 million. We should be banging out about 1.4 billion. When you push into swing points, folks, well, first off, yes, we've gone higher since the test of 1292, which gives you 54 S&P points higher with no juice whatsoever. The test was at the 1292. Bottom line, as you're pushing higher, there's less and less people in the store. What is that? That's distribution, folks. We go to the Dow Industrials. You take a look at the Dow Industrials, and of course you get everyone hung over from the Super Bowl, right? Especially all the folks in Boston. Probably New York, too. Dow Industrials, what do you have? Dow Industrials down 17 points, actually pushing into the highs, no juice whatsoever. Same deal there. Oh, man, Mitch. That's a beautiful thing, Mitch. Now, let's go over to the NASDAQ. Okay, so what did the NASDAQ do? NASDAQ also pushing. You know, you're down 3 points, but you get an inside day out here. Your low out here in the NASDAQ was 28.87. Your high is 29.03. We did 1.6 billion. You should be pushing 2.5, 2.6 billion. You're a billion shot there. What does that say? That says the exact same thing, folks, okay? Now, we have absolutely gone straight up from the 25.36, which is a big move. You're talking about 400 points. 400 points on a 2,500 move is a big number, no doubt about that. Still no juice behind it. We go to the SPY. Let's take a look at the SPY. What you have inside the SPY is this. SPY did 98 million shares. You're going into Friday, which was 160, which, by the way, is not enough. The October 27th high, folks, had 393 million. So when you're looking at supply and demand, right, higher price dictates what? Now if you picture yourself walking into a store, and one time you're walking into a store, we'll keep it easy. You're walking into a store, there's 100 people in the store, and you're looking for the same product. Let's just say we're looking for the SPY. You're walking in the store, there's 100 people in the store. The person says, okay, I want $100 for the SPY. You say, okay, great, I want to buy the SPY, no problem. You buy it at $100. You come back 3 months later. The SPY is now, they're saying, okay, I want $114. And you're looking around the store, and there's only 30 people in the store. And you're going to say, when you see the people, you're going to say, okay, how does this work? Why am I paying 10% more for the same product 2 months later, and there's 2/3 less people in the store? That's what this is all about, folks. That's what distribution in the market's all about. And supply and demand comes into whack. And in this particular case, it is out of whack in a big way. What ends up happening when it's out of whack? When it's out of whack, folks, it gets back into sync. And into sync, in this particular case, means that you're going to go downtown. Dollar index. Let's go to King Dollar. We take a look at the dollar index. Okay, so what the dollar does out here today is this. Now, we're up 100 ticks, but the bottom line is that there's no juice right now. The dollar's going to need more juice than this. We got to a price point of 79.64. We closed at 79.16. We only did 18,000 contracts. Now, we didn't hit the last swing point up there, which is a 79.66. That number is crucial. Well, let's put it this way. That number is crucial if you're going to hit it, period. I want to see that number getting hit, though, with 30,000 contracts. That's what you're looking for, okay? We go take a look at the bond market. What we had with bonds is this. There she is. Bonds today, 244,000 contracts we did. Bonds had come down on last Friday, and the way that we had come down with 473,000 contracts, and this is what you had. The 473,000 contracts, folks, is pretty heavy. It was going into 495,000, but the bottom line is that that's pretty heavy. I suspect what you're going to see, we'll see how it hits the top of this consolidation. The top of this consolidation runs up there at the 146.15 mark, and right now you're at 143.10. We go look at the gold contract. What we had out there with gold today is this. She comes down with 128,000 contracts. Now, that little baby there, that's not bad, how we come down. We are at 1722 right now. Now, she's going to make a run into the highs of the 25th. The highs of the 25th, we had 1716. You come into, if we get into that price point, what I expect we will, you'll see the bottom of that bar, which is the 1652. I suspect it's going to probably try to get down to that 1589, somewhere in that area. Now, what's going to get really interesting on this one is that what type of juice are we coming down on? The reason I'm saying that is that inside the gold market itself, these babies are operating pretty cool, meaning that the sign of strength that we did have going back on the 25th of January, it's coming into that area with lighter volume. Like if we look at Gold Corp had gone up 10 million shares. We're backing into that with 2.9 today. It's into the bar. So once it's into the bar, it's only in 20 cents. But the way Gold Corp got into the bar, that's saying it wants to go to the bottom of the bar. Now, the bottom of that bar is a lot for a $40 stock. The bottom of that bar is 43.63. How that comes into that 43.63 will basically be screaming, if in fact we're testing the lows of the consolidation with lighter volume, and is that setting up the buy? If we go look at Rangel Resources, Rangel come out with numbers today. They were decent numbers. Rangel couldn't hold the highs of the day. What you do have, though, Rangel is pushing into those highs with volume. Rangel hit $19.44 out here today. Had some juice behind it. 1 million shares. Last time we were up there at those levels, you're up those levels at 659. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. Now, in the world of TFNN, folks, okay, come on over to our website. And what you're going to see on the very top of our website is you're going to see Nadex. And Nadex is a new advertiser, and I'm going to walk you through how this works, and it's really cool, folks. So check this out. This is pretty amazing, actually. Now, if you're watching Tiger TV, I'm going to bring this up on Tiger TV. And what Nadex is this. It's an exchange. And they trade binary options as well as bull spreads. Now, what a binary option, folks, is this. A binary option, one second, I better sign in, not on Tiger TV. Let me sign in here first. Okay. 317. What binary options are, folks, is a yes or no. Will an indice do a certain close at a certain price above and below it, okay? And I'll walk you right through it. One second. Okay, so what happens is this, is that the way that this works, which is really neat. Oh, here, I'll walk you through it first. Is that the way that Nadex works is that you can have a yes or no. Will the S&P, let's just say the S&P, will the S&P close above a certain number? And what ends up happening is that these are daily, these are hourly, these are weekly. And what you're trading on is you can trade $100 per contract. And what you're saying is that on a daily basis, you can say, okay, yes or no. Will the S&P close above 1339? Yes or no? On Tiger TV, I don't have it up right now. Sorry. I will get it up for you, though. Bottom line is you can come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see the Nadex banner right there. You can hit that banner, and you can open a demonstration account. I will be walking you through this, though, and I'll do this live on the air so you can see how these work. They're really neat. They're neat in the aspect, folks, particularly about what we do here with patents, with timing, and is someone going to be on the other side of it? What happens at all times is this, is that it's a buy and or a sell, and it's always a yes or no. And they're daily, hourly, weekly, and you can do these trades on the indices, on gold, on silver, on oil, on the commodities. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. And the world of the markets, folks, we had the Dow finish down 17, NASDAQ off 3, S&Ps were flat, gold down 17, silver off, let's see, 10. We'll be right back.